Good morning. It's Tuesday morning. I'm sitting here waiting for Minerva to get back in here so I can get her dressed and try on her new shoes, which I got her last night at Target. Excited to do a Target run, and it was so empty. There was I was there really close to the closing time, so I had some time, and I looked at the shoes, and they got their fall stock in, and I found 2 pairs of shoes that'll be perfect for fall. Look at these. These precious. And you. And then these little boots, and they feel like they're going to be really warm for her. So these could last into winter. So anyway, we're going to try them on right now and see how they fit. Here. Go show Daddy your new shirt.
Daddy.
Cute.
That's my tits.
Yes.
Hey, cutie, come here. Where are your socks? Daddy's gonna have to take your whinies out. Whoa.
This is my whinies remover. All right. All right. Oh, look at they fit great.
Oh! 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 colors. What are those colors, Dad? Tell us.
Pink, yellow back here, orange on the heel, and mauve,
Yeah. How about?
and white.
Look at those shoes!
They're pretty. They're pretty.
Yeah.
They're
You
pretty.
got a boogie?
Mommy, wipe it no. Mommy, wipe it no.
Cool.
Oh no. What's that shoes off? What's that shoes off?
No, leave them on. Can you walk around?
No.
Huh.
What I'm doing.
So I actually have a very, very for me, busy day today. And I'm just taking a moment, just a few minutes, to drink some of my coffee in my funniest mug, which is my family. That's little old me right there in the blue from about 1990, maybe. Anyway, this was at my grandmother's apartment when we were clearing it out, and I was like, oh, I'm taking that one. Anyway, I'm just taking a moment to go through some birthday gift things online, just make sure I order things in time because it's less than a month now, so I just want to make sure that things arrive. I have to actually get in the shower and get ready to go to the gym. I am showering before the gym, but that's because right after I teach, I have to, bless you. Right after I teach, right after I go to the gym, I have to teach 2 lessons. And then I need to take some time, go over the rest of that music for the even songs, the rehearsal on Wednesday. I was going over it yesterday, and there's one of the pieces that I'm just like, well, isn't that difficult? It'd be fine though. I need a little bit more time on it. And unfortunately, it's not something I can just look up online and listen to. It's written by one of the directors from the church. And I'm singing alto. Like I said, I'm singing alto on this. It's not my usual thing. So I'm used to hearing the upper harmonies, the top harmonies and melodies for music. And this is, just down there in the mix. So I just gotta kind of have to play through it a bunch and get it in my bones, as they say. So that's the plan for today, and then I can be home with her. So I'm just gonna drink a little bit of coffee, get in the shower, and head to the gym. So Nick has made the comment to me before that when I find a new song or an artist, it's usually just a song that I really like, or I don't know, it's not always that I really like it, but if I find a new song and it just grips me, I will listen to it on repeat for weeks, and there's a new song. I mean, it's new to me, not new to the world. This guy, I missed him because I was too old when he first came out, but it's Harry Styles and it's the song Golden. Anyway, I listened to it over and over and over, almost like dissecting it. And they're just pop songs. You know, I do this with like not pop songs. I mean, I do this with like classical pieces too. And but I don't know, there's something about like the art of a pop song. Like it's so short and so gripping, and I'm so fascinated by how it happens. You know, just trying to figure out what it is. When Harry Styles, I guess when One Direction came out, I was much too old. I was in my, I think, mid-20s, but I had some students that were really into them. I could not tell you one Direction song. I have no idea, not one. But I remember years ago, Nick and I were at the grocery store and we were standing in the line, and there was, you know, like the magazine racks all right there, and One Direction was on the cover of one of them, and I said, oh, that's that band that my student's really into. It's like a boy band. And he goes, are they called One Direction because their hair all goes in the same direction? I laughed so hard. And it was. Their hair was all going in the same direction. And he was like very serious about that. Very, very honest question. I'd only heard of Harry Styles recently because of his fashion choices, which I think for the most part is pretty cool. It's very David Bowie, and I don't think anyone's really been able to do like what David Bowie had done since him. I don't know. I don't feel like it's like a political statement so much. I don't know. I don't know much about him, but he does look good in some women's trousers. I will say that. Anyway, but I watched his video. Yeah, the song came up on my Instagram the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, I've been hearing that song, the song Golden. It was really gripping, and I just like the feel of it. It's very, like, it's a driving feel, and that's that, if you want to talk about music, there's a pedal tone going throughout the whole piece. A lot of songs are like this. Roscoe by Midlake is like this. It's a good driving song. A lot of Fleetwood Mac is like that. There's Runnin' on Empty by Jackson Browne is like this. Anyway, so another interesting thing is, like, I don't think I'd have to listen to it again, but I don't think it ever like goes down to the tonic, at least for most of the song. So it constantly, tonic meaning like it's the chord in music, like in the key that you're in, that makes you feel like you've arrived home. And isn't that funny? Like, because it feels like a really good driving song. Like you're constantly on the move. It's got this pedal tone, which is funny, like pressing the pedal down, right? Pedal tone meaning it's like a same note running on the bass over with other chords going on top of it. Anyway, so there's that pedal tone, and then it never really arrives back home at the tonic, which is so interesting because you're constantly moving, you're driving, you're not going home. So I don't know, it feels like a really good car song, and I really like that. I looked up the music video, and then I was really sold. I was like, this guy's, I am too old to be watching this. It's very compelling. And, it's like they shot it on the Amalfi, why can't I say that word? Amalfi Coast. He's quirky, he's cool, he's got the whole package, man. Ooh, I just almost saw a wreck. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go because I'm almost to the gym and I'm 5 minutes late already right now, but I want to listen to that song before I get there, so bye. Oh, well, it was a good workout. I didn't do all of it because I can't get too overheated on Tuesdays because that's when I teach. And by the time my student gets here, I'm like still red and flustered and, I have to cool down. It'll get different once the fall temperatures hit. Anyway, so if you're wondering where I am right now, this is our rehearsal space, practice space, teaching space. We call it the shop. Anyway, and it's the top floor of my parents' business, which they've had for 43 years. Anyway, it's an old building that they renovated, and this top floor, see, my dad's always thinking to himself, how am I going to be able to sell this property once we're done with it? So he's, it's like, when we were growing up, he always said we had to have white walls because we wouldn't be able to sell the house unless we kept it white walls, because painting over color, in his mind, is impossible. Anyway, this whole top floor, they put in this kitchen here, which no one really uses it. It's a full-blown kitchen. Like, there's an oven, a stove with a range, a huge refrigerator, a microwave. I think there's a dishwasher. I don't know if there's a dishwasher. No, there's no dishwasher. I don't know. Anyway, and a bathroom, and there's like a little break room. It's got like a little cot back there. And then these couches, which some of these used to be in the house I grew up in. And then we've added all of our instruments over here. And like a little workstation, and this is where I teach, and where Nick comes and does all of his like Patreon stuff. Anyway, so I gotta get moving. I need to cool down and get changed into some regular clothes, which I brought here. I think, yes, this time I did bring a bra. And shoes. Last time I forgot to bring my shoes to change into. I've got about 30 minutes till my student gets here, and I'm going to eat a little bit of this soup. It's Trader Joe's ancient, what is it called? Lentil soup with ancient grains. I love this stuff. It's very easy. And then I always top it with a little bit of this vegan tzatziki from Trader Joe's. So delicious. So I'm going to do that, drink the rest of my coffee, cool down a little bit, and that's that. And then I'll teach 2 lessons, 2 voice students, get a little practice in, and then head home and do the kid shift. And then Nick will probably come here and take over. So anyway, okay, I'll get to it. So I just added the vegan tzatziki, about 2 tablespoons worth. Put that in the fridge, and that's lunch. So I just finished the first lesson, and my second student got her days mixed up. So I'm just waiting to hear back from her, but I think I may just stay, work on this music, and then maybe run some errands afterward. Anyway, I was standing here chatting with my student after her lesson, and I looked out the window and I saw my dad driving down the street in a forklift, like really fast. It was just such a funny scene to see. Anyway, I'm going to sit here and get some work done and then head home. All right, just cleaning up and shutting everything down. I think I spent like an hour and a half about working on that music. Most of it's pretty easy, but there's just one piece that's like, it's written by one of the directors, and so there's not really a really good recording of it, and having to like play all the parts. Anyway, so I was working most of the time on that thing. I'm just gonna close up, even though Nick's gonna probably be here after me. He may not get here till later, and we just gotta keep the blinds closed when no one's here. I'm gonna go downstairs and say hi to my dad if he's down there, and then head home. Well, I'm home. Before I came home, I stopped and got an iced coffee. Again. Then I stopped over at Old Navy without my kid, which was a much more peaceful experience. Went through some of their fall stock, and I'd seen some things online that I really liked, and so it was nice to see them in person, and I liked them in person also, so that was cool. And they happen to be these like everyday tees. So there was this one, which already has cat hair on it, and this is way too big, actually. They only had like extra small and extra large, and this is an extra large. I prefer a large. I can wear medium, but large is just more comfortable, but this is extra large. I'm not so sure about it. I haven't put it in the wash yet because I think I may exchange it online. But I thought it was like kind of fun for fall. It's like this autumn crescent moon with the pretty kind of poppy-like flowers, which are my favorite flowers. Anyway, I feel a little young in it, like oddly young, like I'm trying to be young in it, which is a funny feeling. Anyway, so there's that, and then I got 3 other of these kind of like shirts, but in a large, and they fit better, and they're like a floral color, which is really nice. And then I got some of the Lux, like kind of tanks that like they're like a swing, you know, like they kind of come out here. They're a little more fitted around here, and then they come out, which is really flattering. And I was looking for white shirts because at my gym on Saturday, my coach is having she's having a tie-dye party for, I think it's like the 3rd anniversary of her gym being open, something like that. Anyway, so and kids are welcome, and I asked her, you know, what other kids are going to be there. She says she thinks just one other little kid, and he doesn't go to like a day school or anything, like he stays pretty much at home, so we feel pretty safe about that. And Nick will be gone. He's going to Indianapolis on Friday. I think I'll be back on Monday. He's on the phone. He's always on the phone. Anyway, so I think we'll go to that, and I bought one of those white Lux shirts. It looks like it's nice to work out in, so I'll tie-dye that. And then I got her a long-sleeved white shirt, and I got it in 3T so she can, you know, have it for a while. And so we'll tie-dye those, and maybe it'll be fun, good experience. My hair is really curled today. I mean, it's got that little bounce to it. I'm not so sure. I'm just waiting for it to grow out. I want it to get all chin length again. Like I want this layer to be this layer here at the same level. But I just have to keep growing it, and then I can level it out. It looks much better when it's all... Anyway, but I'm trying to grow out a shortcut. Anyway, so I'm making dinner, and this is doing this Near East rice pilaf, and I saw these at Whole Foods the other day, and I was like, ooh. Like, I pass by this stuff all the time, and I don't think twice about it, but for some reason, it really caught my eye. And I was saying to Nick, it just feels really comforting to have this, because I grew up eating, like, boxed food. Like, we grew up eating Rice-A-Roni at nearly every single meal. That, or Kraft mac and cheese, or we did Hamburger Helper. My dad would do Hamburger Helper a lot when my mom was going to school. Anyway, and, like, you know, my mom would make some sort of meat, and then have, like, Rice-A-Roni, and then some sort of canned vegetable, and that was what we had for dinner, like, every night. Anyway, so, like, having this, I don't know, it just really takes me back. And we're gonna have rice pilaf tonight and some tofu and some broccoli. I saute a little onion too to go with it all. Thought it sounded kind of nice. And when I think I'll saute some of my tomatoes from the garden because I have, and I say garden, my tomato plant, because I have so many of them. Look at this. Oh, you can't see them without falling out. So yeah, I need to, and I think this is the end of the plant. So I'll do that and make sure I don't have any in my pockets. I did the other day. All right, I'm gonna get to it. Well, dinner's done. The kitchen's cleaned. She had her bath. We did prayers and stories, and I put her to bed. Anyway, so I don't want to film too much today because I have plans to film, I guess, a little bit tomorrow, and then a little bit tomorrow, a little bit Friday. Anyway, you don't need to know any of that. I have plans to film on other days, and I don't want to film too much today to where I just have so much content that it's hard to edit out, you know. I'm trying to not film so much in my car, or just me like constantly in my car at a weird angle. Anyway, I've had like a lot of purchases lately. It is a change of season, and the weather's going to be changing soon, so we needed to get some warmer clothes, shoes and boots for Minerva. I need to get a pair of good winter shoes, but it's still warm. I can still stretch my sandals. I needed to get some new items just to freshen up my wardrobe so I can switch out some other things. Oh, there's a cat eating back there. I got her some clothes last night at Target. I had to do a Target run and got her some things. And then I did an Old Navy run today, like I said earlier. And I bought her some things off of Etsy for her birthday. And we're also considering buying a mattress. And so I wish I could say that we have like a lot of money, but we don't. It's just, trying to be smart about what we're buying and when we buy. Anyway, budgeting, I guess. So funny thing happened. While I was giving Minerva her bath, I got a message from the director from that church choir that I'm going to be seeing tomorrow. I think I told you the piece that was like really hard to work on was one that's written by the other director. Anyway, I mean, it's not an easy thing to just pick up quickly. He messaged me. He said, "Did you get set 2 or set 1 of that response?" I said, I got set 2. And he's like, "Oh, because we're not going to be doing that one. It's too hard, basically." And I was like, and this is after I like pretty much learned it today. I spent like an hour and a half working on this music, and probably a good hour of it working specifically on that. Anyway, so we're not doing it. And he was like, "Yeah, we're doing set 1 and it's much easier." So that's nice, isn't it? That's really nice. And he was like, I'm so sorry. And I said, "No, just like vitamins, it's probably good for me." He laughed. Oh, how we laughed. Anyway, he sent that to me, set 1, and I just got to go over that, but it looks much more diatonic and simple, so that'll be fairly easy. And the rehearsal doesn't start till 6, and then I have my church choir rehearsal at 7, so I'll just be there for like 30 minutes, then head out and head to my church choir, which this is our first rehearsal back. We took the summer off, and now we're back, so that's exciting. I like having that midweek rehearsal to just sing through stuff. It's fun to sight read through stuff, and it's nice to feel a little more prepared on Sundays because typically we just show up and we sing a lot of the same stuff over and over, but sometimes it's something he's pulled out that the choir hasn't sung in a while. And by choir, I mean everyone that's been in the choir before me. And then I am like the newest person in that choir by many years. And so all of this music is, well, not all of it. Some of it's become familiar now after a year of being there. I've been there for a year. But every so often I'll pull something out and I'll be like, on Sunday, that was the Roomba. Anyway, I'll arrive on Sunday morning and he's pulled something out that I've not sung yet. And we have a 30-minute rehearsal on Sunday mornings. So I'm basically sight reading for 30 minutes prior to the service. And then I just go upstairs and just say a prayer, ask St. Cecilia to pray for me. I do that. Like I look up at her stained glass and I'm like, St. Cecilia, pray for me. And yeah, say a prayer and hope it goes well. And most of the time it does. I think this last week there was one piece. It wasn't too hard. It just went by really fast. It was like a quick 3. And it was just like, by the time I could process what was happening, I was already like 2 measures beyond it. So yeah, so I'm excited about rehearsal starting back up tomorrow. My student I was supposed to have today, she texted me and she's actually auditioning tomorrow for a choir, which is exciting. And so I said, basically my policy is like, if you miss a lesson, I'll try to make it up with you in the week, but I can't guarantee anything. And if we don't, then, and if you didn't let me know 24 hours beforehand, then it's a wash. You lose that. So, and that's really important. If you're teaching, you got to have policies like this, and you have to like make sure it's like in writing, and make sure that your prospective student reads it. Anyway, these are important things. I've been doing this for a long time. These are things you find out. But she's really good about that, and I want to help her out with her audition tomorrow, so I'm going to go teach her at 9:30 in the morning. Anyway, so that's tomorrow morning, and then during the day, other than just going over this music, I'll have a toddler running around. I'm pretty sure that Nick's going to go to the studio. He's at the studio right now. We're just working on content for his Patreon, so he'll probably spend some time there tomorrow. Yeah, he's flying out Friday morning, and we have her music class, and then we have a play date with a friend. And, well, she hasn't played with this kid yet, but she's right about Minerva's age. Her mom is a fellow singer. We've really connected since I've moved back, and anyway, so I'm looking forward to that. And she really needs some socialization. Are you open to a play date? She said, yes, let's do it. Yes. Okay, this is already longer than I want it to be. I'm going to throw some video start editing, and I think I'm going to make some tea, fold the rest of this laundry here, and just go to bed. Hi, Bess. Stuck in the worst construction zone here. I have no idea how to get where I need to go. I have no idea. So I finished teaching. It was a good lesson. I hope she does well. And then I printed out the new music for tonight and chatted with my dad for a minute, which was nice. I haven't seen him in a while. Anyway, and then it's getting close to lunch. It's 11:07, but I haven't had anything to eat, and I'm like, I'm kind of close to downtown, and that means I'm kind of close to one of my favorite restaurants that has tacos. So I'm on a mission for tacos right now, but I feel like the construction gods have other plans for me. Maybe this is a sign that I should not have tacos. I don't know why people say that tacos are unhealthy. I mean, I guess it depends on what kind of taco you get, but it's like the same sort of stuff that would be like in a little salad or a Buddha bowl, just put in a tortilla, and it's just a corn tortilla. What's so bad about that? So I think I'm gonna go get some tacos, and then this place also has all of their baked goods are vegan, and so I'm going to, I think, get some donuts for the family, and then I'll head home. It's actually really nice today. It's only like 72 degrees. It's starting to feel a little bit like fall, but I think this weekend it's supposed to go up to the 90s again. Oh, my plant. I think this is done. Hello. Hi, Isaac. I'm home. I got my tacos. We're gonna go outside and play, and I'm gonna have my tacos. This is from this place Chimera, and we love them so much that they actually catered our wedding. Yes, we had a vegan taco like buffet at our wedding, and it was pretty great. So I got 3 of the vegan tacos. They didn't give me my baked goods. I forgot I got the cauliflower wings also. And we're so upset about it that Nick is actually gonna go downtown and go get them. That's how much he really wants that cinnamon roll. Okay, I still have tacos. So I've got 3 tacos here, and there's the green light here, which is like a tofu scramble. The cool, I can't remember what it's called. Cool thing. And then this is Dirty Boots. Cool thing, Dirty Boots. I'm gonna try to figure out which one's my favorite because I always forget which one I like the best. Or there's one that I don't like as much as the other ones. So we're gonna find that out. Okay, so I think it's fairly obvious that these would look much nicer when they're on a plate, plated and not wrapped up and, you know, smushed. But anyway, so this is the green light, which has like the tofu scramble with like a pesto and some microgreens, and there's I added pico de gallo to it, and there's like a chipotle crema. Looks like, oh, there's this adzuki like bacon strips, and that's potato right there. So that's that one. That's a lot of food. I've got all 3 of these because I wanted to figure out which one it was that I liked. So I may not eat all of this right now. This is the cool thing. This is like a vegan kind of feta. This is the soy rizo. Oh, it's so spicy. And then some black beans, some greens. I think this looks like arugula here. Yeah. And the pico de gallo. Yeah, I think this is the one that I don't like as much. It's a lot of food. And then this one I know I really like because it has the pickled onions, and that's what I need to remember. And I know it has some cilantro on it too. But it's very similar to both of these over here, but it has potatoes, and it's got this vegan cheese here, the chipotle crema, the beans, potatoes, pickled onions, avocado, and greens. Anyway, so I'm gonna taste test these. Okay. Hello. Let's see. Let me taste test cool thing here. Oh well. They really loaded these this time. Okay. That one's very good. It's got like I like food that has a tang. So I like pickled things. I like vinegary things, citrusy. And that's good because there's some smoky flavors happening, but there's also the tang of the chipotle mayo. And I added the pico de gallo, which adds that as well. Okay, so that one's really good. I do like that one. I always remember, I like the green light. I just can never remember between Dirty Boots and Cool Thing, which one I like. So this one is Cool Thing. Let's see. This is the beans with cheese and soy rizo. And I put pico de gallo on it. I mean, it's just very bean heavy. That's really it. It kind of dominates the whole texture and flavor. It's still delicious, but of my favorites, because I usually only want 2 tacos. 3 is a little bit much. Okay, so this one is Dirty Boots. It's got that chipotle crema, which is really good. And it's got the pickled onions. So, let this one go. Make sure I get a piece of pickled onion in my first bite. Okay. This one's really potato heavy. I feel like it needs more of the chipotle crema or more onions. The avocado and the onions pull that one together. I think I do like, it's really hard to tell. They're all really good today. And it's so much food. It's good. This is wonderful. It's a nice lunch. I never eat, I'm gonna say never. I rarely, very rarely eat out. And if I do, I just like grab something from Chipotle. Like I just get like a sofritas bowl. It's fairly easy to eat vegan here in town, but like as far as like quick things, it's not as easy. And I'm not gonna go to like a place like Subway and just eat a big thing of bread, you know. I'm talking about like healthy, quick things. There's definitely a lot of places you can sit down and eat and find vegan options here. Anyway, I'm gonna stop blabbing and I'm gonna sit and eat. And then I gotta take this little one out to the outside. We did finally put up the swing set, by the way. And, well, Nick did. I read off directions. Anyway, so we're gonna go outside here whenever I finish. I'm on parent duty until about 4. So, bye. You can actually tell which one I liked the best. And they're by size too. Obviously I liked this one the most. This one second. This is a lot of this one, but it's really good. And this one third. So much food. These are bigger than normal. So I take back what I said about tacos being healthy. But I'm gonna save these for dinner. And there's like a lot of greens on here. Like I feel like I'm eating all of my food groups with this. You know, maybe I'll drink a little bit of soy milk to get some calcium, but otherwise I think this is meeting all of my dietary needs today.
Mama, this ambulance.
Yeah, it's an ambulance, huh?
This ambulance outside.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Go fly. Go fly. Go fly. Go fly.
We'll go up the ladder, honey. The ladder's not too hot. You turned like you turned. Okay, you're okay. Yeah.
Oh, pretty cool. Oh.
Okay, we're cleaning up. Whoop. So I say grab your Y bike. I didn't mean literally. I thought you were just gonna ride it. Okay. It's a nice way to frame myself. I'm in my car again. Having a little Olbus Pastille with some leaking sugar everywhere. Anyway, these are my favorite cough drops. Going to the Episcopal Church first and going to that rehearsal. And I'm showing up early. And then heading to my church choir rehearsal right after that. Well, it's 6:20, which means I was only in there for like 15 minutes. And it was comical how short that was. All he really did was just like a few entrances of a few of the pieces. And then one of the anthems, I said, well, are we doing this one? He said, oh, we'll just go over that on Sunday. Okay. I mean, that's great. He's expecting everyone to just do the work on their own, and I love that. And now I have a little bit of time to eat the rest of my tacos. I'm just gonna go ahead and drive to my church, eat my tacos, and go into rehearsal. I'm at the church and I just had my tacos. And I think if you saw one of my last video, I bit my lip really hard and now it's turned into a sore. You guys kind of see it's like swollen right there. Anyway, that spicy taco. So I've got like 12 minutes until, oh, there's my boss. 12 minutes until I need to go in.
2, 3. That's it. All right, one more time, guys, from the bottom of page 4.
So, Nick's, he texted while I was in rehearsal and requested chocolates from this place that's in downtown. My work's in downtown. And so, anyway, I'm on a mission for chocolates. And it's nice. I'll have some chocolates. So I got strawberry, blueberry, coconut. I got 2 coconut, 1 espresso. They didn't have hazelnut. That's very sad. Orange, peppermint, and raspberry. So I got all of them except for hazelnut and an extra coconut. And let's see, here they are. Let's see if I can get better light on them. They're very pretty. So there's those. And then I got a chocolate turtle, which is all dark chocolate with almonds and sea salt. I thought that looked delicious. So this will be a nice night.
There you go. Chipmunk started that ran right down and then and jump it up. A chipmunk got the gas. Jump, jump, jump it up. A chipmunk got the gas.
She decided she wanted to crawl up in the car, and now she's trying to figure it out. Good job. Wow. Hello, it's Friday, and I just wanted to come on here real fast and say that I'm not going to probably film the rest of the weekend. Nick's left for Indianapolis this morning, and it's just gonna be kind of busy. I still need to prepare for this music this weekend, and I need to edit this video, and I've tried to do it twice now, and I'm slowly learning that I shouldn't just close my computer with everything still connected, because it's erased everything I've done twice now. And like, I've spent at least 4 hours editing things, and I've lost those 4 hours of editing. So anyway, I'm not going to be filming anymore this weekend, and I know my few subscribers will understand that. But I'll tell you what we're going to be doing. Today was great. We did Minerva's music class. Then afterward, we went to a friend's house, and she has a little girl who's like only about 6 months older than Minerva. So that was a lot of fun, and they have a lot of toys. Anyway, came home and she ate a really good lunch, which was really encouraging. And she ate pasta and salad greens. And I think she ate some chickpeas too. Anyway, so put her down for a nap. She went down brilliantly. And then I opened up my computer and realized I did it again. I've lost all this editing, and I'm like, okay, I've got like 2 hours, maybe 2.5. I think we'll be fine. And then hoping to get this video out at the latest by Monday evening. It could be Sunday evening. We'll see. But I'm gonna stretch it and say Monday evening. I'm gonna try. I love these glasses. See if I can really get it to focus here. This is LaCroix inside, or LaCroix if you want to call it that. To me, it's LaCroix. Anyway, I mean, because if you're a fan of Absolutely Fabulous, AbFab, then you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so these cups are from Anthropologie, and they were $10, and I bought 2 of them. They came up as an ad in one of my feeds, and I was like, oh, I'm such a sucker for poppy anything, and most floral anything, but especially poppies. Anyway, so I saw these and I was like, oh, those are so cute. And then I actually was in an Anthropologie, because I like to go in there sometimes just to smell the candles. And I went in and saw these, and they were $10, and I was like, yeah, well, I'm gonna get them. So I got 2, and then came home, figured out that they fit perfectly one entire LaCroix. I was like, this is brilliant. And I went back and got 2 more. So I have 4 of these now, and they are my favorite. The only thing I don't like is that you have to hand wash them, and I can't just throw them in the dishwasher. But anyway, they're worth it. So yeah, love these glasses. Anthropologie, $10. There you go. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna get to it. Lots of editing to do, and I really hope you've enjoyed it so far. And I hope to soon give you a video that's not quite like a vlog, like you know, maybe like answering some questions, maybe helping you get to know me a bit better. I think that would be probably a good thing to have up here on my channel. So that just takes a little bit more planning. I need to sit down and figure out like what I want to share, and make sure, you know, I got my face on and I have enough time to do it without her, you know, either like she's gonna have to be like napping or at my mom's house or with Nick or something, so I can sit and film a video like that. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.